In this video, we will review the Google OAuth 2.0 scope justification. In CyberArk Identity, there are three different features related to the Google OAuth 2.0 authorization flow. This video will go through the Google Directory Service integration. The first scope will cover the admin.directory.user.read-only scope. CyberArk Identity requires this scope to be able to search users from Google. The user info would be provisioned into CyberArk Identity and shown in the CyberArk Identity portal. These are the users that exist in our Google directory. Switching over to CyberArk Identity, we will now add those users directly to our Google Users group. We will only choose the Google Directory Service as our source and only select users as our search filter. From here, we can see CyberArk Identity returns all the users from the Google Directory Service. Those users have now been added to our Google Users CyberArk Identity role. The second scope we will cover is the admin.directory.group.read-only and the admin.directory.group.member-read-only scope. CyberArk Identity requires these two scopes to be able to search groups from Google. The group information would be used in CyberArk Identity for permission checks, provisioning based on the group membership information. These are the two groups that exist in the Google directory. Switching over to the CyberArk Identity admin portal, we will now add those two groups into our Google Groups role. I will select Groups for the filter and only the Google Directory Service as the source. These were the two groups that existed in our Google directory. I select Add, and those two groups have now been added to the CyberArk Identity Google Groups role. The third scope will cover admin.directory.domain.read-only. CyberArk Identity would query the domain from Google. The domain would be used as a hint for differentiating with other directory services based on the directory service order. In the CyberArk Identity Administration portal, I will now add a new Google Directory Service and authorize it. You will see it will show 4 view scopes required from a Google admin user. I will add in my domain connected to my Google directory. Click Authorize. I will now select my Google admin user, and we are now presented with the required scopes. Select Allow. Click on Save. And our Google directory is now available as a directory source.